All right, so first thing I've realized, frankly, is just that the statistics that I presented in the last reel is that Suntinib mainly fails because of a lack of effectiveness due to resistance mechanisms and also eventual acute toxicity. According to Protox, its acute toxicity is quite low in terms of its threshold, and there's a crap ton of toxicity. So that's the first thing that I wanted to handle. And then secondly, also increase its ability to inhibit MEK, which is responsible for resistance mechanisms against Suntinib. So I began first with structural based optimization of Suntinib. So like one thing I really noticed about it is how flexible it is. And I mean, you can see it clear here in this image where it's just wrapping around MEK's kinase domain. So essentially what I did was just make a lot of the sections into like rings, so it's like less flexible and it's more rigid. It'll spend less time and make it more favorable to like bind to the pocket itself if it's less flexible, so it doesn't need to go spend more time finding its lowest energy conformation. I eventually developed a analog which had an acute toxicity, a predicted acute toxicity of, well, 4,000 milligrams per kilogram, which is at a point where most tolerable drugs such as sotorasib is at, according to Protox. So I'm assuming that its acute toxicity rate is, well, the threshold for it's going to be quite high. So I'm no longer worried about the toxicity issue. I also screened it through Swiss ADME, and it still suffers from the same issue of CYP inhibition and basically every other issue that Suntinib had previously. But on the other hand, its ability, the analog's ability to inhibit kinases has like increased sixfold. It can inhibit a lot of kinases, and frankly, I find that kind of concerning. But since, according to Protox Free, it has a very good toxicity profile, I wouldn't be too concerned about toxicity because, yeah, it can definitely overcome resistance, and I don't know, just a really potent chemical now. So yeah. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna move on to Ponatinib now. I really don't see myself doing any more testing on this chemical. I think it's pretty solid.